Boys and girls looking for cricket and non-cricket goss? This is ESPN Cricinfo, the Chatter, and I'm Eisha Acton telling you all about the week gone by. On the show today, India versus RAJKOT schoolboys, Pakistan-Australia SNOOZEFEST, Bangladesh's redemption for the Asia Cup, Dada's jibe for Zach, and Swanee's new moves. Team India, who faced some harsh winds of England, have now returned to the warm comforts of home. They beat West Indies, or should I say West Indies B or C, by an innings and 272 runs. And were criticised by experts. I mean, come on. Spare them the flack, okay? None of these boys who go to India for summer camp were even there. And besides, didn't India feel like this playing the West Indies back in the 70s? Last time I checked, the win-loss ratio is still skewed. Quick update, GAYLE had to pick from playing ODIs in India or play the Afghan Premier League in T10. If you know him well, you'd know what he chose. Talking of B and C teams, one side resembling the Australia team is playing a test series in the UAE versus Pakistan. The great battle is being eyewitnessed by around 13 or 14 people at the Dubai Stadium, and that's including the two teams. I tried watching day one of the first test, and honestly, with that run rate, it was like watching grass grow. But you know what? There are some heroic stories in the darkest of places, like this crowd control fella, for example. Tough job, I say. What if a Mexican wave gets out of hand? You know, India beat their new rivals Bangladesh in the Asia Cup final, but do you know that some Bangladesh fans have already got redemption for it? Last week, a group of hackers attacked Virat Kohli's website and ranted about a dismissal, expecting an apology to the whole world. I mean, of course, there were also the usual noises about ICC equaling BCCI. Okay, Bangla fans, hacking into Kohli's site to protest against poor umpiring is as useful as ranting to a chef for not finding a parking space outside a restaurant. I mean, Kohli wasn't even there. And if he could just buy himself a new website, he would. Zaheer Khan turned a full 40 last week, but we were all reminded that Sourav Ganguly is closing in on being an elderly person with this tweet. Oh, Dada, that's the first time I've ever heard you telling someone to lose. And besides, who says former cricketers can't pile on a few kilos? If I were a cricketer, I'd be worried what unwanted advice Ganguly would give me on my big day. Finally, an update on Graeme Swan's flourishing second innings that we told you about last week. This time, we even caught up with him at Lord's and demanded a few moves. And boy, he's pretty good, eh?
Thanks so much.
That is not terrible, Mel. That is awesome.
Hey, you know what, Bangladesh fans? Are you watching? Maybe that Nagin dance celebration could be dumped for this. I mean, it's not as tough as it looks. See? Okay, it is. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'll stick to presenting. That's it from me on this week's episode of ESPN Cricinfo, the Chatter. If you spot a story you believe totally belongs to be here, tag us on Twitter or Instagram using this hashtag. Until next week, it's a ciao from me.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.